So we're super excited to have the Firestarter Demo Day today here, the 6th of September at Hatch. We've got 9 of our Firestarters demoing, as you call it, or pitching their amazing products and services. And what's phenomenal to see is over the last 4 weeks, some have had amazing entrepreneurial ideas, others had no idea when they started. So to see their journey and to see these amazing things they've created is an amazing outcome for the program that we've been able to achieve. So really looking forward to seeing what everybody's got up their sleeves.
So since I'm coming from kind of a medical background, I didn't have an idea of what entrepreneurship was exactly in like the scale or what I know right now. There's so much more that I have learned at Firestarter than I could have learned, let's say, at a normal job or starting by myself without having any other influences. Especially, I got to meet Mangala from Kelsey, Riz from Coho, and like all these other founders. And having it done at Hatch made it, I think, at least 10x better, right? Because there's so many people you have access to, so many mentors. It's changed pretty much my whole life.
My expectations for joining Firestarter was that if you were a young entrepreneur and if you had an awesome startup idea, to come and join the Firestarter Bootcamp program, where you would learn from finance to pricing to leadership to everything. But that was my expectation, and I learned so much more coming to the actual program, where I met and learned so many things practically. I met a lot of people, spoke to a lot of founders and how they started their business and the failures they went through, so which I can implement on my startup business. So going through all that really gave a good intuitive of how Firestarter should be and how it exceeded my expectations.
My biggest takeaway would probably be that in life and in business, there are no blueprints, there are no textbooks, and there's definitely not a one-size-fits-all. Especially coming to Hatch, the experience was so overwhelming. You meet people from all races, faces, and different stages of life, and all of them bring something very different to the table. There's not two of them who come from similar backgrounds. So in school, you're ideally taught, that this is the path you have to follow. But once you come into a startup ecosystem as such, there really isn't. It's all about trial and error, figuring out what works for you, figuring out what doesn't, and really exploring a cause that your heart is driven towards. And would I recommend it to an aspiring startup founder? Absolutely. The startup ecosystem at large can be very overwhelming, rather. And Hatch is a wonderful birthplace. And even if you're an established startup founder, I think the access that you have to such able and established mentors, the programs that Hatch conducts, and just the overall direction that they are able to give you as an overall seer of the industry is absolutely phenomenal. So if you are an aspiring or established startup founder, Hatch is the place to be.
I think best part of Firestar நான் என்ன நினைக்கிறேன் அப்படின்னா இங்கே வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் தான் என்னால் நிறைய ரியல் லைஃப் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸை என்னுடைய ஸ்டார்ட் அப்போட கனெக்ட் பண்ணி என்கிட்ட இருந்த மிஸ்டேக்ஸை சால்வ் பண்ணிக்க முடிஞ்சிச்சு. I think that's the best part about Firestarter, and I have to thank you for everyone in the team. Thank you.
Hatch doesn't just provide you co-working space, it provides you with a community. The Hatch community is what I found most interesting because they are all filled with passion. They have different goals and they are different people, but they share a common passion, and this passion is infectious. And I came here with an idea and I pivoted from that idea many times, but the passion of the Hatch community kept me going. It built me from having the idea of becoming an entrepreneur to having the mindset of an entrepreneur.
From this program, I learned how to prioritize the ideas and prioritize the most important task first, and then to proceed with the rest. And the second learning was how to find the product market fit. So when I was coming to the program, I didn't have any idea about the product market fit, but after this program, I learned how to provide the service based on customer needs. So my third learning is how to price the product. So even at the current situation and with the exchange rate fluctuations, I learned how to price the products accurately after this Firestarter program.
Firestarter has been that I thought I'd never have potentials in. So it has given me a lot of insight into the industry and to be able to take a part in it, and giving me a loads of experience of other people and who are experts in the field and who has been through each phase in building through their business and startup ideas. And the management and the facilities they were given are incredible, and the support is just amazing. I really enjoyed having people who are like me, who are starting off something new in their life and in the field that's very new to me.
It helped me a lot because I was able to meet so many entrepreneurs, and I would say the key takeaway from me was the networking. I got so many responses and so many feedbacks from fellow entrepreneurs, and I think it will help me to develop my 2 startups into the next level.
Networking through people and their ideas shared on different levels of platform, and then how the ideas were different from each other. And what's different from the traditional school is school just teaches you the theory and you have to go home and practice it at home and then write an exam. But here it's just totally practical. You have to test the waters first. There's a totally different sort of experience here, which I think is very feasible to learn for as an undergraduate or else as a young person who's trying to get involved in the entrepreneur field. I totally gained a lot of experience from Firestarter, and thank you, Hatch.